There are a lot of things that, people warn you about when it comes to bettering yourself, when it comes to growing into this new version of you, when it comes to bettering your life. People tell you about the discipline. People tell you about how you got to wake up earlier, how you might got to stay up later. People tell you about those hard conversations that you got to have with yourself. People tell you about how hard the journey might get, how hard the grind might get. People tell you about the failures. People tell you about a lot of things. People warn you about all these things, but nobody tells you about the moment you actually start to change. The moment where you actually start to grow. Nobody tells you about the moment where you feel like you're growing away from the people that you've always surrounded yourself with for years upon years, for a lot of your life. And you don't feel this way because you did anything wrong or because they did anything wrong, but you simply probably feel this way just because the person that you're becoming may not be able to be recognized by everybody anymore. Or maybe because you're growing and you're bettering your life and you're bettering yourself while the people around you or the other people might be staying the same. And sometimes, that can get really lonely. That could be a really lonely feeling that nobody or nothing can really prepare you for. Outgrowing people is a part of life, like it happens. There's no hard feelings. There's no bad blood. There's no hate toward each other. Sometimes you simply just outgrow people. And you might feel guilty for it. You might feel bad for it, but I just want to let you know that outgrowing people is not betrayal. It's not going against anybody. It's not anything against you or against them. It's simply just you becoming a better version of you and you becoming the best version of you that you were created to be. Like we've all heard it before, bro. Everybody literally cannot come to the top with you. That's just the reality of life. Like that's just the truth. Sometimes you got to separate yourself in order to elevate. Like just because you outgrow people doesn't mean you're any better than them. It doesn't mean that you're different from them. It's about alignment. Because I've been there before, bro. When you start to outgrow people, there's this fear that makes you feel like you're being arrogant, or it makes you feel like people might view you as a person that thinks they're better than everybody because you feel like you're leaving these people behind. You feel like you got to bring everybody with you when that's just something you can't do, bro. Like you got to separate your growth and you getting better as a person from superiority. You got to separate growth from feeling like you're better than everybody or feeling like you're different from everybody, because I promise you that outgrowing people has nothing to do with being better than somebody. We're all the same, bro. Nobody's better than nobody. We're all human at the end of the day. We all serve one God. We're all on the same level. So outgrowing people doesn't mean you've gotten better than them. It doesn't mean that you're different from them, but it simply just means that you may not be aligned anymore with the route they may be taking. Or you may not be aligned anymore with the direction they might be going in. Because at the end of the day, bro, like everybody's life is different. Everybody's plan is different. Everybody's journey is different. Which means that everybody grows at different speeds. It doesn't mean that you're in the wrong. It doesn't mean that they're in the wrong. It doesn't mean that they're better than you. It doesn't mean you're better than them. Like at the end of the day, we're all the same, bro. So it really just comes down to alignment. It has nothing to do with anybody being better than anybody. Because if we really think about it, bro, in the reality of things, some people were really only meant to be there for a season of your life. We have no control over that. We don't plan that. We don't know what that might be. They're just there for a season, not your whole life. Like, not everybody is meant to stay there forever. And I'm sure you've seen that in your life. I know I've seen that in my life. People that I thought were supposed to be here forever were only there to probably teach me a lesson. They're probably there to support me for a little bit. They're probably there to give me new perspectives on life. They're probably put beside you for a season, for a reason. Like, you literally just never know what God is planning. You never know what God is doing. You never know why he moves the pieces he moves. Like, you don't know. So you might outgrow these people because they're only meant to be there for a season of your life, not the whole thing. People might outgrow you because of the same reason. Like, you don't know, bro. So you got to understand and you got to realize that when you're trying to hold on to these people and you're trying to force these people to stay in your life, they're probably not meant to be there. I know that might hurt, may sting a little bit, but that's just the reality of things, bro. Like, we got to stop selling ourselves short to keep these other people comfortable, because all you're doing is betraying yourself. You selling yourself short for a person, trying to keep them in your life when they're probably not meant to be there. The season they were there for probably done passed by. So why are you cutting yourself short to keep them comfortable? Why are you selling yourself short to keep them in your life when they might not even be meant to be there, bro? Like, stop slowing down your growth and your progress and your goals, your dreams, to make other people happy, to keep other people comfortable. Stop slowing down your growth and your goals to stay relatable to people who haven't moved. It may hurt. It may sound harsh, but like, that's just the reality of life, bro. You're gonna outgrow people. Stop shrinking yourself for other people's comfort. Like I said, bro, like, sometimes you literally have to separate yourself in order to elevate. I've seen many instances in my life. I've seen many instances in the people's life around me. I've seen many instances of this happening in just the real world where people outgrew the people around them. They separate themselves and everything just took off. That's it. Like, if people aren't on the same thing that you're on, if people aren't on the same grind, the same journey, if people aren't doing it like you're doing it, if people don't have the same work ethic of you, like, that's fine. No knock on them. No hard feelings, like, that's on them. But that shouldn't stop you from pursuing everything you want. That shouldn't make you cut yourself short. That shouldn't make you just stop because you want to bring all these people along with you that might not even be meant to be there in the first place, bro. So I just want to reiterate it again. Like, it's okay to outgrow people. Maybe people you grew up with, people that's been around for a long time, even your family, bro. Like, it's okay to outgrow people. It's part of life. It's part of becoming a better version of you. It's part of elevating. It's part of chasing your goals. It's part of chasing your dreams. It's part of becoming the version of you that you want to be. You're going to outgrow people along the way. And when that happens, bro, you just got to let it happen. Like, you got to stop trying to force things in life that might not be meant to be there. That's it. It's the reality of things. It's okay to outgrow people. But that'll be all for this video, man. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. If you like this video, go hit that sub button. We're on the road to 2K subs. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. I will see y'all in the next one.